We receive $0 in referral fees to ensure your experience.
Why can't I choose my own lender, GC? I got a lender. I want to use my lender.
Yeah, I understand where the question is coming from, but at the end of the day, there is so much that has to go right for you to get to the closing table. And a lot of that is determined by where the money comes from, which is the lender. And so many, many, many years ago, JWB mandated that clients would have to close with a lender in our approved network. And that was one of the best decisions we made as a company.
Because you get a lot of referral fees?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's preface this by letting everybody know that JWB does not get 1 cent of referral fees for referring you to the lender in our network.
Got it.
And guys, we get offered thousands of dollars to do this every single year.
I referred a mortgage broker one time. I would imagine that you guys across the 400 properties you sell would be $500,000 to $1 million a year that you're turning down with this.
We do this. We know those numbers. We choose to say no to receiving those referral fees, even though that's something we could accept. And it's because it's so important for your experience and for JWB overall to ensure that it will get to the closing table, that we're going to pass up $500,000 or $1 million or whatever those fees could be. It's that important for us and for you. We had a client, and that client decided to also go with a lender of his own choosing. And that lender of his own choosing did a 30-day rate lock on it. So the client used a different lender unbeknownst to us. And once we figured out what was actually happening, guess what? It didn't close in 30 days. And that client had to incur additional fees because it was using a lender outside of the JWB network, which we never would have done. And so it led to a negative experience in, losing the rate lock and the interest rate being higher than what the client wanted. It's a whole lot more than rate. And we do our very best. We have wonderful lenders. They understand how important the JWB business is. So we get very, very low rates for you, but they also maintain that standard of customer service. And they understand our model so well. So like the example of a 30-day rate lock versus a 6-day rate lock, we will have seen that thousands of times before it gets to you. There's 1,000 things that have to go right for a loan to get to the closing table. And we're going to ensure that you're with somebody that low rates, wonderful client service, and gets the model. And that's just very, very rare to find.